for 10 seconds in his final title match.
Hey everyone, you're watching RAWREVEALNETWORK, your trusted source for all WWE matches, rumors, and updates. Hit that bell and let's dive in. Tonight on Raw, everything changed. What started as a shocking backstage attack turned into one of the most heated debates in WWE this year. Bron Breakker's ambush on Bronson Reed had fans cheering. But Paul Heyman's response has turned that celebration into chaos. The wise man didn't just question Breakker's motives. He dismantled his entire image. And after Heyman's brutal comments, the moment that shook Raw. It all started when Bronson Reed stood in the center of the ring, a dominant force ready to make another statement. For weeks, he's crushed everyone in his path. Seth Rollins, Ricochet, even Chad Gable. Reed has built a reputation as a one-man wrecking crew, the kind of competitor who makes the locker room nervous just by walking down the hallway. The lights hit him, the crowd booed, and Reed smiled. He owned that hate. Then, out of nowhere, Bron Breakker stormed down the ramp like a missile. The energy shifted instantly. The crowd erupted as Breakker exploded into the ring, leveling Reed with not one, not two, but 3 bone-shattering spears. It wasn't just a beatdown, it was an ambush. Fans in the arena went wild, social media lit up, and WWE's commentary team hailed it as a statement of dominance. Breakker looked like a hero. Paul Heyman's verbal bombshell. When Paul Heyman speaks, the wrestling world listens. The man has managed legends Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and built careers with nothing but words and timing. So, when he broke his silence about Bron Breakker's attack, it wasn't a casual opinion, it was a calculated strike. Heyman's statement hit like a sledgehammer. Bron Breakker didn't show courage. He showed cowardice dressed up as bravery. The wrestling universe went silent. The same fans who'd been chanting Breakker's name were suddenly questioning everything. Heyman called him out for attacking Reed from behind, for choosing a moment when his opponent wasn't ready, and for pretending it was about justice. According to Heyman, Breakker wasn't a hero. He was a coward hiding behind crowd approval. And that's where things got really heated. The question nobody wants to ask Heyman's words hit deeper than just wrestling criticism. They touched something fundamental. What does it really mean to be brave in WWE? Is it about fighting evil with any means necessary? Or is it about standing face to face with your enemy, even if it means getting crushed? Breakker's attack was undeniably effective, but Heyman forced everyone to confront the uncomfortable truth. Did he do it because it was smart? Or because he was scared? Reed is a monster. Few have the strength to face him in a fair fight. So did Breakker attack from behind because he couldn't win straight up. That's the brilliance of Paul Heyman. He didn't just insult Breakker, he made the fans think. He turned the supposed heroic moment into a philosophical debate about what courage really looks like. The psychology behind Heyman's strategy. Let's be clear. Paul Heyman doesn't do anything by accident. Every word, every phrase, every pause has a purpose. So while his comments about Breakker seem brutally honest, there's a strong chance this is part of something much bigger. Maybe Heyman sees potential in Bronson Reed. Maybe he's planting seeds for a future alliance. Or maybe he's trying to manipulate Breakker into a confrontation that benefits his long-term plans. Because that's what Heyman does best. He controls narratives. By publicly labeling Breakker as a coward, he's forcing Breakker into a corner. The young star now has 2 choices. Stay silent and let the insult define him, or fight back and prove he's the warrior Heyman says he isn't. Either way, Heyman wins. The story now revolves around his words. The internet erupts. Fans take sides. Within minutes of Heyman's comments, social media went into meltdown. Hashtags like #TeamBreakker and #HeymanIsRight started trending. Twitter debates turned into digital wars. Reddit threads grew hundreds of comments deep, with fans dissecting every second of the segment. Some argued that Heyman was right. Breakker's ambush was cowardly and undeserving of praise. Others insisted Breakker did what any smart fighter would do against a dangerous opponent like Reed. "Strategy isn't cowardice," one fan tweeted. "It's survival." Another wrote, "If attacking from behind makes you a coward, then half the legends in WWE history are guilty." And that's what makes this feud fascinating. It isn't just physical, it's psychological. Everyone's picking sides not just based on who they like, but based on what they believe wrestling should stand for. The legacy factor. The Steiner name Heyman didn't stop there. He went for the jugular by bringing up Bron Breakker's bloodline, the legendary Steiner family. Scott and Rick Steiner were renowned for their toughness, for facing any challenge head-on without hesitation. Heyman's words cut deep. Those men were fighters. They didn't attack from behind. Bron Breakker disrespected his family legacy on Monday Night Raw. That line echoed through every corner of the internet. He wasn't just questioning Breakker's choices, he was questioning his identity. To imply that Breakker had dishonored the Steiner name was a shot that went beyond the ring. It was personal, and everyone knew it. Final thought. The war of words has just begun. Paul Heyman has once again proven why he's the most dangerous mind in professional wrestling. With a few perfectly chosen words, he's turned Bron Breakker's breakout moment into a controversy that's dividing the WWE Universe. He's challenged Breakker's integrity, shaken his confidence, and set the stage for a rivalry that could redefine his entire career. Now all eyes are on Bron Breakker. Will he rise above Heyman's mind games and prove his courage in the ring, or crumble under the weight of his family's legacy and the wise man's words? One thing's for sure, this isn't just another feud. This is a battle for pride, for respect, and for the definition of what it means to be brave in WWE. The war of words has begun, and this time, Heyman's playing chess while everyone else is still learning checkers.